When we first took Johnny to residential care, we were in survival mode. Those early parent meetings felt like drinking from a fire hose. There was so much information about adoption trauma to process, it was overwhelming. Our focus had to be on getting Johnny the help he needed, which meant letting some things slide. We just didn't have the mental space for it all at once. One principle I've shared on this podcast that's helped me understand Scripture is sitting with the text and letting it really sink in. I want to apply that same principle to some of the more information-packed episodes and break them down into shorter, focused segments. Each one will highlight a single concept with ideas to reflect on and apply on your parenting journey. I'll let you know which episode it came from so you can listen to it in its context. My hope is to make all the wisdom in this content easier to take in and use. Anchors of hope and healing are on the way. Pour back into yourself and your relationships. In today's segment, The Magic is in Nurturing Your Relationships, taken from episode 183. Jane Baker dives into the importance of nurturing not just yourself, but also the relationships that matter most to you. I want to encourage you to grab a pen and paper and listen for the ideas that speak to you.
But the other piece to taking care of yourself, and I talk about this a lot, you got to be able to nurture your own spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're constantly giving and giving and giving, but if something's not coming back in, it's like trying to put water in a glass that's got holes in it. You've got to put more water in that glass because the holes are all the places where our energy needs to go. And you have to do some stuff to nurture your spirit as an individual. You have to take care of your marriage. You have to make time to take care of the other children in your family if you have multiple levels, especially in my blended families where they have biological children and they've got adopted kids. You've got to take care of those those relationships along the way. And then make time to do something with your adopted child as well. And it's kind of, I have some parents that they hear me say that and I without fail, they're making lists and they're looking at the calendar already and I'm going to put it down. Just put it down. It's not what I'm talking about. The magic is in the relationship, and the magic is in nurturing the relationship, not in the activity exactly as it is.
The magic is in nurturing your relationships. Here are a few takeaways and questions to reflect on. Number 1, you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to nurture your own spirit. When you give, it's like pouring water into a glass full of holes. Prioritize self-care so you have more to give to those around you. Ask yourself, what are things that make your spirit feel rejuvenated? Make a list and do one today. Number 2, nurture primary relationships. Whether with your spouse, your children, or within blended families, make intentional space to care for each relationship. Ask yourself, in how many ways can I nurture the most important people in my life? Make a list. But as we go to number 3, remember, it's not about the calendar, it's about connection. Put your calendar down. Focus on connection, not activities. It's not about filling your calendar with events for the sake of it. The magic is in nurturing your relationships. Ask yourself, how can I focus on the people I'm nurturing to really connect with them? What things might I need to put aside in order to do that? I would encourage you to sit with this episode. Make your own notes. It's my hope that with these shorter segments, you will be able to process and apply the principles that will help you navigate your parenting journey. The magic really is in nurturing your relationships. That's all for this episode. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, this is Tim, encouraging you to do what you can now. I hope today's episode encouraged you to face the storms in your parenting journey with courage and confidence. If so, would you please share this episode with another adoptive parent? It would also bless me in the mission of this podcast if you would take a couple of minutes and leave a review for the show on Apple Podcasts. Until next time, this is Tim, encouraging you to do what you can now.